We got a commitment from Manny that he won't cut me off. We gonna find out. It is the 100.
That's a lie. The devil is a lie.
All right, there. See, there it is right there. The lie lied already. Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely, Deuce the Scoop, 100 episodes of the Morning Run. Special guest today, no other than WWE Diva, Natalie Eva Marie, checking in at the 30 mark. Let's get it.
Your body, I'm body. Runners, mount up. It's episode 100 done with the Morning Run, with tons of fun. With Dukes and Scoop, Uncle Neely, and Big Dog Chico. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's 7 a.m. Hawaii time, 1 p.m. Atlanta time on the East Coast. So we got you covered from across the nation right here, covering sports, entertainment, culture, and anything else that we talk about right up on this show tonight. Got a special guest, as Uncle Neely just said. Y'all stay tuned for that. We might have more guests, too. You never know what happens or pops off right here upon the Morning Run. Appreciate y'all joining in. Put a 100 in the chat. Baby, wake up. Put a 100 in the chat. Yeah. What's up, Unc? What's up, Duke?
I'm surprised you ain't said if you lubricated, put a 100 in the chat.
If you lubricated, put a 100 in the chat. My shoulders and my joints and stuff lubricated so I could be right. Might have to
Duke,
knock
what's going on, baby?
You never know.
What's up? Boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. More the same. More the same.
Yeah.
We got a super chat to jump this thing off to start it off. How about that?
Let's start there.
All right, we can start there. How about that? Shout out. Happy 100 and thanks for the content. Marty, appreciate you for the fever. See, Maven AI jumped it off too. Oh my goodness. Great shots. Roll up here to see Maven AI for the $50 super chat that just came through. My gosh, you got so many comments. I can't even get to it. There we go. 100 episodes strong. TMR on the pregame network. From mic check to movement. Real talk, real culture, real legacy. Keep hunting for the truth and greatness. You ain't lying. The Morning Run.
See, Maven.
You understand me?
See, Maven, they all right with me. You got good information, and whenever he drops something, you got to read it because there's really some info in there. He's very measured in what he says. So shout out to C Maven AI. Been a big time Morning Run supporter.
He's seen good stuff via email too, man. 1999 super chat. Elanissa's in the building. Happy 100 episode TMR. Appreciate that, L Dog Rag.
Hey, can you blow? Can you blow that up right there, Chico?
What do you mean blow it up? Make it a little bit so you can read it?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
You trying to look at a picture. Boy, you ain't nothing.
I was just trying to do my research.
Smut man. Yeah, that's me.
Yep. 5-star for sure.
Shout out to Elanissa. I never.
Okay, Keisha. I see you, Keisha Love. That's a good one. If you're stealing, put 100 in the chat.
We don't want no stealers upon this chat.
Oh, dog.
Unless you're a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Speaking of stealing.
Uh-oh.
My daughter, Alexis, y'all know Alexis.
I named my daughter Alexis
this morning. And, she's been doing some traveling, doing some consulting work. And she had her cup from FAMU, her coffee cup. And she said, Daddy, every time I drink out this cup, I think about that story you still in that drum major hat. I said, we talked about it just yesterday.
So she already knew.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Neely took a
she
drum
said,
major
you talk about it because one day you go talk about it and the person you stole it from will be watching. They'll be like, hey, that was me. Hit me up.
Somebody did it, and it was you. What's going on, man? What's going on out there in Atlanta, Duke?
A lot of people talk about the Falcons still. Nobody really thought the Falcons were going to beat the Bills. And then the chant at the end, the "We Ready" chant, you heard the whole Mercedes-Benz singing "We Ready" in unison. I don't think that would have happened nowhere else in the country. So Atlanta just being Atlanta, that's all it is.
Yeah, man, Atlanta. And here, look, I wish I could hit the button and take Chico off the screen because I don't even want to see his face.
That's fine. I'll do it.
Atlanta, and my Cowboys, your Falcons and my Cowboys got to make up their mind what they're gonna be because it's like y'all beat the Bills and get shut out by the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
We go toe to toe somebody and then get beat by the Panthers. It's like dog, like pick a side, stay there.
You know, it's crazy. The Panthers are starting to make those wins look a little like when you go back and look at the wins that they have. When the Cowboys got the best offense in the league, then the Falcons are beating good teams. The Panthers might end up being that. I think a lot of people are still looking at the Panthers the way they were the last 2 years, and they're figuring it out slowly but surely. So the Panthers might be a 500 or a little bit over 500 team the way they're playing right now. I mean, Rico Dowdle has been a revelation. I don't think anybody expected for you to be able to get back-to-back 200-yard for scrimmage games from a guy like Rico Dowdle, who basically the Cowboys had a chance to retain him and they didn't. So for him to go to the Panthers to get they paid Chuba Hubbard the money, but Chuba Hubbard to be back this week. I don't know how you take the ball out of Rico Dowdle's hands the way he's been playing.
Yeah, there's always that unwritten rule, or used to be that unwritten rule. You can't lose your job due to injury. The past 10 years, you've seen that go away.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, one of the upsides to it though, with it being the backfield, you're gonna always have to operate that room by committee at some point, and then at some point, you still got to showcase both because you're gonna want somebody to take one of them off your hands.
Absolutely, and I think you're financially tied to a guy like Chuba Hubbard, who you believe in, but I just think this is an out-of-worldly performance by Rico Dowdle. And I don't think he's ever had this many carries. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if people in Dallas were thinking that he was going to be the next starting running back. I mean, he had some good runs, but you as a Cowboys fan, I'm probably expecting that you never thought that he was going to be a 200-yard back. So,
no, that's why you let him go.
Right, back-to-back weeks. And what I will say, Javonte Williams has been a revelation for you guys, right? Castaway, former early round pick out of North Carolina some years ago, never really got his foot, had a gruesome injury in Denver and never really got his footing again after that. And but he's found his renaissance in Dallas. So that offense is clicking. Now they're asking questions about, is George Pickens going to be there? The way what he scored in a touchdown in 5 straight games, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
So,
and that has a lot to do with
young boy.
That has a lot to do with CeeDee Lamb being down too.
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%. But I'll say this: even when CeeDee Lamb has gone down before, I don't think you guys have had a secondary receiver as talented as Pickens. And on the team, on Georgia's national championship team, I interviewed a couple of those guys, and I asked them the best guy they've ever played with. Now, this is a team that includes Stetson Bennett, Brock Bowers, Jalen Carter, Nakobe Dean, you name it. All of those number one, Trayvon Walker, and multiple guys said George Pickens was clearly the most talented player they'd ever been around. And that says a lot.
Yeah, because normally it's been a receiver, and I'm going historically, outside of Michael Irvin and Alvin Harper, because Cowboys let Jimmy Smith go when he went over to the Jaguars. Outside of that era, it's typically been a wide receiver 1 and tight end 1. There's been leaders in receptions, like with a Jason Witten out there. Man, these super chats and memberships are rolling in. Let me try to get some of them real quick. Put them on the screen. Chico, come on back. Let's hit these things up before they pile up on us, man. Because they pile it up. Love it. Kenneth Jones with the 20 bones. I don't think you ninjas are going to make it to see Hunter since Chico used the shirt money to get his hair done. Happy 100 episodes.
That's a lie. It never is a lie.
Boy, the doors of the church are open already.
It's good.
I love that ninja in there too. That was all right.
Yeah. Now we okay with it. Like I'm good with it. Like Chico, you keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, I said the other day, Dukes, I'm absolutely convinced some trickery, some shenanigans, some deflated, inflated, fuzzy math.
Come on, dog.
Books getting cooked. I'm absolutely convinced. But one thing I'm not going to do, like I told y'all
on your own lily pad.
Somewhere in these 100 episodes, I told y'all before, we as a people We can't afford to lose nobody. I can't throw Chico away over a couple $100.
Right.
I can't do that.
Shout out to T Braids 808 Hawaii.
That's where our money went.
Peter D Supernatural. Appreciate you too. They said they're gonna step up for you guys, huh?
Said happy 100th episode to the best damn show on the internet. My man, Peter D is in here faithfully, man. We appreciate it, brother.
He ain't lying.
That's right. Who else
Got a
we
new
got?
member booting his Farnsworth with the new membership. Keep him rolling, Chico. Some more.
Go ahead, click on them things that you see. Go ahead, click on the ones you see.
Go to Start, Chico, and all of them should be there. Where it say live, hit Start. You see it?
Booting the Farnsworth versus 40th Street Black. Appreciate that membership.
Yeah, cuz.
No.
Yeah, cuz. Yeah.
You so wild, dog. All right,
go the other way. There you go.
Big Beach Franklin. Send us some Beach Franklin. Congrats, my dogs. Would have sent 50, but just lost 40 at this funky cruise. Should have hit my bookie instead. Sammy! Hey, man, don't forget mybookie.ag. Use that code TMR. Mybookie.ag. Use that code TMR. You're out there in the middle of the ocean, big beats on your cruise. It'll work out there. It'll work on the mainland. Fund that account. Get you some bets. And I was playing poker last night.
Did you win?
Oh, yeah. What kind of poker you play,
huh? 5 card.
Okay.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em. Texas Hold'em.
You gotta know when to hold them. Know when
Yeah,
to hold them. Know when to walk
playing a little
away.
poker last night. I tried to get some blackjack in, but wasn't enough people coming to that table in that room. So,
okay.
You know how it is at the casino, dudes. Blackjack, you gotta be careful who you're playing with.
Man, what you talking about?
They'll mess you up, man.
Yeah. What they have 5 decks they dealing from?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I play roulette. That's like the easiest, simplest game for me that I don't feel like I'm getting cheated.
They got roulette on there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you go to mybookie.ag. You're gonna have all the sports bettings up there. You do, then you go to the tab and say live casino or casino, and then you get your table game. So they got roulette wheel on there.
So you can be just like you live at the casino.
Yeah, with your last
lose all your money.
Lady at the casino.
Hey, that hit a chord with Duke's head popped up. Because I remember you said the last $2 was your family song, right?
He can smell the catfish.
He can smell the catfish and the cards and the dice rolling and the money.
I'm not gonna lose. Last $2.
Hey. Well, BJ Nelson, appreciate them 10 bones, baby. Congratulations, Chico Dukes Neely. I listen from the plantation every morning. I be hollering at work, man.
I know that, right?
Yeah.
Plantation, not the plantation, as they say. Man, we appreciate it, though, man. We appreciate y'all supporting us wholeheartedly.
You got some more in there, dog.
Hit them up.
Go to the top and scroll
Dukes,
down.
Dukes, that wasn't the issue, Duke. That's why I told Unc to hit him. That wasn't the issue, but I appreciate you, Duke.
They're trying.
I'm right there with you. I appreciate that. That wasn't the issue, though.
You always be talking in codes.
Yeah. And then when he should talk in code, he don't.
Be like, hey, don't tell the KIDs ain't no Santa Claus. You supposed to say, don't tell the kids there ain't no SANTA. Come on, dog. Backwards. Yeah.
Appreciate that membership, Rich. That's what you supposed to be saying.
Chico, you gonna get the rest
you
of
to click on them.
I would do it. Give me the clicker.
I think we hit them up top, Dukes.
I think we hit all of them, Duke.
You ain't get Miss Dawn Duncan?
What Miss Dawn Duncan at? Let me see. Miss Dawn Duncan, we ain't hit you up. Happy 100 episode, TMR. Love y'all for real. We love you for real, too. Miss Double D in the building.
Yeah, Miss Dawn Duncan been riding with us for a while, man.
Get Jay Brown, yep.
Jay Brown.
Jay Brown to $9.99 with the emojis. I hear you with the 100 all the way to the strong arm.
Yeah. Appreciate you. I think we got Marty and Ella Nissa, right? Yep.
They hit that Lorenzo Carson.
Lorenzo Carson. We got Lorenzo Carson up in here too, cuz.
They gifted 10 pregame network memberships. That's that boy Fletcher Cox, ain't it?
Yazoo City, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Call him Bug Guy. That's what he called him. Nobody called him back down here. His name ain't Fletcher down here. His name Bug Guy.
Yeah, we got another new member, Reggie Brax 4. Or 4. Reggie Brax 4 became a member today. And
Hey, let me ask y'all this, man.
Charlotte in the building.
Let me ask y'all this.
Sabrina Blankenship. I got them coming, Sabrina. Don't worry. Stay tuned. I got them coming. Appreciate
who wanted
you.
first, Chico? You wanted Dukes, you wanted. Who wanted?
Oh, Dukes can have it.
Okay, Dukes.
Take him first. Take him first.
Dukes, this is episode 100. That means 99 is in the books.
Right.
And we know the day going to be a great one.
Yeah.
You look past on the 99 previous episodes. Give me, and you can do it in no particular order, give me your top 3 moments.
Well, one, Chico stealing, first of all. That's probably my favorite one. Man, I ain't laughing so hard. Chico stealing is one.
Okay.
The thing, that's probably one on my list. I was laughing last night about Chico.
It got to be something. Like, it got to be something. He talking about he didn't want to divide up $1. Now, it got to be something.
That's one. Chico stealing is one.
Y'all see he laughing because he literally told us this, y'all. Man, I ain't want to cash app y'all just $1. Send me my money.
A lot.
Chico stealing.
A lot. Never somebody tell, dog. I was in my 33 cents.
Hey, Chico stealing one.
Wow, dog.
Okay.
Man, 2. This one was kind of funny for a different reason. It was funny because I was scared. Man, at the showcase when I had the hot mic, and you remember I came back, I said, "Oh, what they say? What they hear? What they hear?"
Yeah.
Man, true story. What really happened, man? I was talking to Bug, and me and Bug had some outside business, and man, we had a whole conversation, and I had no idea the mic was on.
Yeah.
And
so you thought more was on
I
there.
thought everybody heard what we was talking about, man. And when I was white in the face. I couldn't wait to get back to hear what people heard, man. I called Aunt Tiny. Aunt Tiny, what you hear? Aunt Tiny, what I say? What I say?
Go listen to the whole episode right now. Just tell me.
Aunt Tiny was locked in, but Aunt Tiny said, "Well, you were just talking about how it is to be 40." I said, "Oh, good. That's it." So Hot Mike Duke's probably number 2. And number 3 got to be Chico with the push-ups, man. When we when Chico tried to beat me out of the $1,000 to 1, and then said, "I'm not gonna pay you." I said, "Well, at least give me some push-ups."
Hey, dog, but wait a minute.
It ain't go exactly like that.
You just correlated with me. When it comes to Chico and money and payment, like it's a bad track record.
Yeah, hey man.
What money?
Hey, oh, you know what? Oh, that's a good one. When Adam said, "Deuce, you a ninja," that was a good one.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, that was a good
one. For me,
no.
Chat,
y'all let us know too. Chat, y'all let us know too, because I see some good ones in the chat now.
For me, no particular order. I got to go to Showcase just because of what it was. You know, for us to be live 3 or 4 hours with all the guests that stopped by, you know, Shador, Coach Prime, etc. I gotta go with that one. The whole Chico push-up saga, which remains because he still owe me 10. like from start to finish of that. And man, here's another one with Chico, man. That damn debating whether Marco was 6'4" or 6'9" was like that.
Oh man.
That's a gift of life to it too, man.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Give me
C. Maven bought the rights to the last 10, he said.
With honorable mention, and here gets another Chico moment. The honorable mention when Shasta was coming on and Chico would change and go what Doug and get all R&B on us. That joker had Chat GPT write him a rap.
Oh man. Hey, look, it was so funny, man. Chico was like, "Well, I wrote a little something. Here it is. Whether she's on the fairway or the runway, if she's a non-iron or ironing her hair."
Dudes, every guest it don't even no matter who book them. She gonna be like, "I need to bring guests on." Like he
Yeah, because
That was that day. Shit.
Well, lot loaded and ready.
Now since that day, I let y'all bring the guests on because obviously my Chat GPT wasn't good enough. That wasn't no Chat GPT though. That was Big Dog Chico.
Boy, you gonna sit up and tell that story again?
Hey, yeah, Ray Raheem was a good one too. Sabrina, that was a good one
Raheem.
too.
This man really got
Oh, he started cracking up.
Straight up laughing. Radio Raheem died, man.
So for everybody that says, you know, they talk about us picking on Chico, clearly Chico makes the show go. And I make sure I say that all the time. Because all the favorite moments got something to do with who? Chico. Every favorite moment got something to do with Chico.
All right. Let me see.
What's your favorite, Chico?
My favorite. Damn.
Y'all must have started putting them 3 circles up. They're gonna all be about him.
I was trying to think of something that's not about me. See what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be simple then. I'm gonna go like this. My favorite one was when Coach Prime came on and said, and we got the quote right here.
That's a lie.
When he said, "Oh, y'all thought I was gonna have my dogs up here with ESPN and NFL Network."
That's a lie.
No, my dog's gonna be up here right next to him. you know, I just think like, what other coach gonna come up there and really speak that? They might do it behind the scenes or whatever, but what other coach gonna actually come up here and say it and stand on it and be like, "Yeah, what y'all gonna do? They right next to y'all, and what?" You know. So I like that moment right there.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime we had a guest on, you know, all of our guests from Shasta to Adam to some of the boxing guys, AC, some of the old school guys, Earl Sanders, you know, Jimmy Smith came on, Cordell Stewart. Dog, we had some guys on this show,
Westbrook
man.
was up there too.
Michael Westbrook, what?
That joker said that
Come on,
Indian
man.
style the whole show, man. I'd still be on the floor.
Yeah, my knees would be hurt. Dukes brought up the time when the man was the legendary picture with him, like this, beating out a teammate. Dukes brought that up. Found out this man, you know, a whole bunch of times, and we had some good times on the show, man. Shout out to Jordan Seaton. I watched that clip last night with Jordan Seaton. When I came on, I'm trying to interview Jordan Seaton. He say, "Chico got braids." Oh, Chico got braids.
Translation: Ninja, ain't you too old?
Yeah, ain't no. He was like, "Nah, that look cold blooded. That look nice up there. I like what you did with that." So,
when Uncle Dukes get Chico to tell the stories he want to tell but don't want to tell, he want to tell it. You get Chico on First 48, get him a 2-piece from Churches with a biscuit and a pepper. Just sit down, hit the record button. You ain't got to ask for nothing.
you threw that pepper
Yeah.
in. You
I can only imagine why y'all got me here. So let me tell you about that time.
That pepper does it. That
No,
pepper,
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say
You
nothing.
throw in the strawberry soda up in that thing. Keisha said that was the episode that we broke up.
Hey, no, Chico be like, man, I
I'm
probably
not watching his meat before grilling.
I probably shouldn't even say this. Come on, Chico. Nah, man, because y'all gonna take it the wrong way. No, Chico, go ahead and tell it. What you tell
Here you go.
Yeah, here you go. Go say anything.
Lil Hat Chico moment. Any Lil Hat Chico moment when Unc threw the hat on his head.
Oh man, that was good, bro. That was a good one. The look, yeah, that was good.
No, at the time Unc pulled out that piggy bank he got with a lady pulled that piggy bank, Unc, and he smelt the bottom half of it. He smelt the piggy bank, pull it out, Unc.
Oh man,
it's in another room, but you, hey, I forgot who said it. They said they like when their children slide off screen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. We had some moments on the show, man. We appreciate y'all from day one. You know, we never knew we was gonna get to 100, but we here, so we gonna go to 200
and 300
and 400. I was about to say like LeBron said, you know,
500,
600. The least we'll do, we'll fall. Oh, he went and got that thing. I bet you won't.
This that 1960s, 70s legendary piggy bank right there.
Oh my gosh. That's where the coins go. Unbelievable.
Hey, boy, hey. That's
Duke won
crazy.
one. Duke
Hey,
won one.
you remember the video vixen? Who was that?
They got slid credit card down.
No, somebody said, I think you called Uncle. Hold on, somebody did you call
No,
Uncle?
Oh, the
called me
video vixen.
vixen. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I said, call me. She gonna call me a video vixen.
See,
Somebody just put that in the chat.
Duke would have said that. Duke thought it was on me. It was on you, Unc.
Yeah, that's not Chico. Oh, then don't forget when he said he gonna turn invisible and jump me.
Oh man, why cried laughing? I said of all things in the world, you gonna be invisible. I said, Chico just started cracking up laughing. I started laughing too. I was like, Chico, what the hell you gonna say?
I just thought about it in my head first. Like, what would you like to do? Like, what would be your superpower? What was the question? What would be your superpower for like one day or so crazy?
If you could be invisible for a day, what's the first thing you'll do? Chico said.
Oh,
He just started crying, laughing. I was like, Chico, what you gonna do?
Unc was paused. Unc was getting on me that day. He was getting on me. He was hitting me that day.
Man.
He was hitting me. I said, all right, I got something for you.
Man.
He don't want to rob no bank.
Nah.
He don't want to go to somebody's house and watch somebody naked.
Nah, all those things you going to jail. I ain't doing no stuff.
He want to come steal on me.
That would be the most satisfying
thing. This huge right here, y'all. This huge right here. Kevin Dorsey, appreciate that, man. That's huge. That's a huge comment, man. That's the reason for the season. The season is 24/7, 365. Congrats to the guys. Introduced me to a ton of successful Black people, doctors, lawyers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Appreciate that, KD.
White coat black man we had on the show.
Yeah. And like I told white coat black man, hopefully we don't have to have him on a lot, because we only bring him on with his injuries. Mm-hmm. So we had
Derek Burgess.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing, man, but it's good when you don't see him.
Right.
Yeah.
But he definitely doing his thing out there. And we'll have him on whenever, needed. Hell, we might need to have him on next week because the way the injury list filled up in Colorado, hey, we got a lot of guys out. We got to see what's going on with that too. But white coat black man can come on and talk to us about that also. Another moment, that I want to bring up. I don't know. Should I bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, Chico, bring it up.
No, it was just a good moment.
That's a good one, Debbie Garcia. Let me change mine. Let me change one of mine. I forgot about that damn dog dick. You exactly right. Debbie Garcia.
I don't know.
You exactly right. When that man asked me,
"Is it pink? Is it
what's
pink?
the pink showing?"
That was a legitimate question, dog. Is the pink showing?
Sick son of a.
2 times when I was walking in the stadium and Unc saw the guy standing up under the thing with his like this. Saw the guy standing up on the stairs, and then when y'all cracked up when I told the dude that I'm gonna be buff like him one day, gave him a compliment. That's how y'all mad at that? Make no sense. Hold up. Let me see. I'll pull that one up right quick. If y'all want to relive some of these moments, you can go to our Instagram page right now. We're on Instagram at The Morning Run Live. If you haven't followed us yet, please go follow us. And you can see some of this content that's online and available right now. Here we go. What's the next one?
When Chico said he was asking this, so what we doing? So what we doing? You was rolling that day too. You like, so what we doing?
He sat on the couch and leaned forward. Hey, so what we doing?
Hey man, and I did want to say, man, like as far as to everybody who listened, this series right here, man, the ability to be inclusive, for us to be able to include people like Chico who may have an alternative lifestyle and have alternative things that.
Man, y'all better stop.
Your mama house, she stand on the steps watching you pull out the driveway.
Come on, Duke.
No, I'm just saying, Chico, you my real cousin, bro. We family.
I got real cousins too.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, Chico, a lot of people may not really know who you are as a person, and they let your some of the things that you say and some of the things that you like to do get in the way of that. But I want people to know that Chico is Chico and unapologetically Chico. And there's a room for whoever you want to be in this world. Like if you want to let that freak flag fly, if that's what you want to do, Chico is like the president, and we support him. If that's what you want to do, Chico, this is an inclusive show. You will not be chastised. You will not be abused. Like nothing will happen to you. And we got your back, dog. And I'm proud of you for being you, man.
And if you don't believe that, Chico, the personification of his words that we know you stealing from us and we ain't put hands on you. That lets you know
words from
that lets you know how much we appreciate you. It reminds me of that show The Wire on HBO when somebody finally episode 1 they shot Snot Boogie because Snot Boogie used to steal from the dice game. We ain't gonna shoot Snot Boogie, man. That's Chico, man. That's what he do. Chico, I will tell you and Dukes this, man. Before our guest coming on, she just texted she's coming on at 5. It kind of came up yesterday, even with Tiffany. Shout out to Show 99. Tiffany Green was a big one. Mm-hmm. To have the spirit in a world where people try to keep you apart, in a world where selfishness leads the way instead of selflessness, for the three of us to come together, started out 3 days a week, now up to 5 days a week, the commitment for us to do that, putting aside our own individual thing to grow this joint thing, that's like my overall favorite thing from all of this as well.
That black fist up. We appreciate it. You're exactly right. I heard Duke say on one of the interviews he did, said, "What does the morning run mean to you?" Duke said, "Accountability." You understand me?
I did, Chico. You're right.
Yeah. Where you going with this,
Look,
Duke?
Sammy.
You did. I'm right. And then what?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you was going somewhere with that. Chico, you're right.
Oh no, you just right. Now I did say that. But when you think about it, I kind of be doing stuff on my own. I just do stuff. So having to be somewhere every day, I try my best. I'm about 94% out of 100.
And
94 is passing like a mother.
Man, what you talking about? I ain't 98, but
everybody can't be big dog at time.
Hey, look, I ain't catch Buddy.
Only
I ain't catch Buddy to the right either though.
Well,
he got that chicken wing go too.
He's right there.
Yeah, I ain't seen him either.
His dog. Hey, that's why we got to do a reaction show, something like this, man. Only awkward notice this.
Hey, boy,
that's crazy. Uncle Neely.
Hey, we got a surprise special guest about to join. We got Natalie Eva Marie.
Yes, sir.
She's coming on board, but Coach Prime just hit me.
No.
And so he about to hit the link.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Well, that's the Ice Cube training, the Ice Cube Friday right there.
What did he say?
Man, he just play. Man, name one person playing in the hood like that.
Right.
That's
not nobody.
Smoke up and down the street all day playing.
All day playing.
Right.
Think he playing with you?
Ain't playing. Let me tell you who ain't playing.
Who ain't playing?
C. Everett just dropped 100 in here.
No.
C. Everett just dropped 100 in here.
Super.
C. Everett just dropped 100 in here.
Man, that's huge. We appreciate this love and support. Episode 100 right here at the Morning Run. We got you covered across the nation, from Atlanta to Jackson, Mississippi to Hawaii. We got you covered, dog. Appreciate you, C. Everett. Unc, I think we got our guest in the back, Unc.
Yeah, should have now, man. Let's bring her on, man. When Prime come, bring him on. Let's
I think Prime on too.
Let's do it.
We're gonna have a party up in here then.
Yeah, let's party.
Gonna have a party, y'all. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Oh.
Hello.
Viva!
Give it to me. Give
It
it to
is.
me. I'm all about that interest, baby. Give it to me.
It is.
Do that intro, Unc. Do that intro, Unc.
Let me give her one. Good morning, Ron. Ladies and gentlemen from across the world, we are pleased to present and introduce the Diva Natalie Diva Marie.
Yes, sir. Yeah, give it up, chat. Give it up, runners. Let's go.
Boys, I love that. I was just good with my little horns.
We can't. We gotta give you big horns.
There
How
you go.
you feeling? How you doing? Appreciate you taking time and hitting up the morning run.
Oh my God. You know, I love you. You know, I've been a fan of you for, I can't even tell you. It's been quite some time now. We'd be social media buddies. That's the beautiful thing about social media. We, we hear a lot of negatives, but that's a positive is I got to connect with someone like yourself, follow your journey. And now look at me sitting here talking to you guys, and congratulations on your 100th episode. That's amazing. So I'm feeling very blessed and honored to even be on here right now with y'all.
No, you have certainly blessed us, and you're exactly right. Social media, when used the right way, can just totally bring people together who may have otherwise not met, in person otherwise. And I remember our first DM, I was like, man, is this really my heroine or is this somebody playing?
Likewise, I'm right there with you because it's like it's cool. It's cool how people can connect through, like you said, using social media the right way is a beautiful thing.
Coach Prime is going to hop on with us as well. And one of the things that he's a big advocate of is that sober thinking. He would tell you he's never had to smoke or drink anything in his life. And I know that is there he is right there. One of your big passions, in life now is your Hopeaholics podcast, where you're helping people to recover and get on the best foot and keep going one day at a time. Talk to the people about your transitioning from actress, from model to sports entertainment, wrestling to recovery.
It's crazy that you say that because it's always life's funny because you're always able to see things and how they work out after you walk through certain things. And I never wrestled a day in my life. So the fact that God gave me that opportunity to go into the WWE makes sense to where I'm at today because that was the setup. That was the setup to show he gave me a very large platform that it would be a dishonor if I didn't share the glory that he has given me and has taken somebody that you wouldn't really think that I would have achieved. My first day on the job was Monday Night Raw and going to WrestleMania. And then to be able to be public with my sobriety journey is something that I used to live a double life. I didn't want anybody to know that that was something that I struggled with because, we like to put on a good front, pretend everything's all good. We got this, but you're slowly dying. That's why, I'm really honored to be on here because obviously Coach Prime is a huge someone I look up to because for somebody to be able to share his experience, strength, and hope, especially at such a peak highlight of his career where looking up from the outside, it's like, damn, he got everything. He's doing it, living. It's like, that's what we kind of think that is the epitome of success. But meanwhile, struggling inside. So if you can't live with yourself, if you're not at peace, it's going to be a long journey. So I'm very, I'm so thankful to God to put me in the position where I am today, where there ain't no shame in asking somebody for help. It's about action. Everything's action, action, action. If you want something in the gym, if you want to gain some muscle, well, you got to lift some weights. If you want to, one of Coach Prime's quotes that I love. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, they pay good. I love that, So it just is all relative and kind of that's what happens. As long as you show up and you do the best that you possibly can, God will take care of the rest.
Love it. Love it.
Eva, can you tell us when was your first I made it moment? Like when were the lights the brightest and you just realized like, man, I'm here now?
You know what? I don't think I think because with age, comes a little bit of wisdom. So I think when I first initially got the call that I had gotten not only, the WWE contract, but also at the same time, it coincided the reality show Total Divas. Right then and there, I was just so thankful because my ass was fresh out of rehab. I was only 5 weeks sober at the time. So that's why it's like my story is a true testament of God having his hand and me just taking that opportunity, because trust me, opportunity comes, but if you're not eyes aren't open and your ears, like you'll miss it. And then the next guy will get it. So once opportunity comes, because they're very few, sometimes the big ones, I was thankful enough that I was in the right mind to take that opportunity to the next level. And I felt like at that moment, I was like, oh, here we go, buckle up. But I don't think I've ever really felt, I've had really like major moments of like, wow, this is incredible. But I still don't think that I've made it, because there's so much more that I want to do. And plus my family, shoot, I'm Mexican Italian. So my oldest brother, still to this day, he'll call me up and I'll be like, oh, shoot, okay, what's up? And he said, all he says to me on the phone is, you ain't shit, and then hangs up. So, you know, that's what I'm dealing with. And I'm the youngest of all boys. So I don't think if I ever got to a point where I made it, that's usually when God likes to humble you. So I try to stay even.
Amen.
Not too high, not too low. I just want to ride right here.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, on that not too high, not too low, I know one thing that you have gotten you on your journey is your faith, and you don't shy away from it. I remember the biblical story, Jesus seeing the two guys out there fishing and told them, put your nets down, and I can make you fisher of men. You know, you remind me of like whether it's a Jim Brown, who at the height, stopped to say, I want to, pursue acting and help more in civil rights. Maya Moore, who stopped at her height, to pursue criminal justice. And like you said, here you were on Monday Night Raw, WrestleMania, and you had this bigger calling that you've been able to reach more people because of the first calling with wrestling. And a lot of people wrestle with, when they, no pun intended, when they hear that call to do something else, they want to keep doing what they're doing and not what he wants them to do. How was that internally?
I think that's the hardest thing, especially I think it's like, my God is, he got a sense of humor too. So I think it's really ironic that the one thing that I used to hide from or have some type of embarrassment because I thought that it was a sign of weakness and all these like lies that the devil likes to take and consume your mind with, is what now, like I can talk about God and my sobriety and the journey and everything looks very different for every other individual. I don't think there's one right way to do anything. However, if people want to ask what I do, then I have no problem sharing it. However, that wasn't the case for a very long time. And so I think the one thing that I was so ashamed of and embarrassed about is the one thing now, that, I came public on season 1 of Total Divas just because I wanted to get in the front of my own story, because I didn't want to walk into a locker room and all of a sudden the girls are holding my mugshot and they're like, oh, Eva, what's this? And then I'm like trying to backtrack and be embarrassed. It's like, you own your story. You own everybody. All of us have one. And so there's no shame in owning that. It actually is quite powerful and it's freeing because our secrets keep us sick. And, only God can judge me. So I think that it's wild that at the time obviously I called my parents and made sure they were cool because, like I said, Mexican Italian, you don't put shit out on the street. And so I made sure that they were good with it. And obviously, they felt, confident in what I was doing. And so like, fast forward to where I'm at now, it's like, that was God's setup for me, paving the way for me to just be a vessel and shine in the light as much as I possibly can in such a darkness, especially now.
Well, let me tell you this, as your big brother from another mother, one, you ain't shit. And then two, I want the people in the back to hear that again. Our secrets keep us sick.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
Yeah. Hit him with the.
He ain't lying.
Gotta hit him with the 1, 2.
Oh, that one. That's a bar there. Our secrets.
Let's go back because I'm a big wrestling fan, right? And if I say you live my dream, I gotta watch what I say on this show, because if I say that, then Uncle Neely might say, "What? You were a diva? You wanted to be a diva, Chico?" So no, I wanted to be a wrestler.
Got you.
And you went through that. I think it was a 4-week wrestling camp.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that and how that has helped shape you and how tough that was to go through?
So that's what's wild is like the journey to get to WWE was such a. I don't think there will be another person that had my avenue, because one, they don't do the diva searches anymore. Now everyone's called superstars, but at the time, they were doing, at all the major cities. They came to Los Angeles. I just went on an open audition. I was living the normal, typical LA life, auditions during the day and then bottle service girl at night. And so I got this audition to come down to the headquarters in Los Angeles. And when I had no idea exactly what it was, because at that time I was 28. So I had been on a lot of auditions. And I remember my parents being like, because the goal was to be a professional soccer player. That was my dream.
Right.
And so that's why I love Prime too, because one of his things is, you know, you got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect somebody else to believe in you? You know,
Mhm.
so it's like that self-belief is imperative, obviously in a healthy manner. You don't want to do
Right.
this like where no one can stand you because you be, you know, talking too much about yourself. But you need that inner self belief, because there's going to be moments of doubt and insecurity, or where like just the day is not going your way and things are a struggle. So you have to be able to persevere and stand strong. But I walked into the building, I saw Hulk Hogan and up on the wall, and I was like, started to think like, oh my gosh, this is like WWF, what I used to watch back in the day with my brothers, because I shared a room with one of my brothers and we have bunk beds. So of course, you know, we're dropping elbows and doing the whole thing, or they're using me as the dummy. But so then I really started to think after that first audition. I was like, wow, God, if and I had just gotten out of rehab, by the way, so I was only 5 weeks sober at the time too. And I just started to pray, saying, if you could give me this opportunity, I don't pray the way that I used to, which is like I used to treat God like a genie, like get me out of this jam. I'll never do this. God, come on, come through.
That's me.
Yeah.
While the bathroom was spinning, I was gripping the toilet.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I was like, wow, it will bring back that camaraderie that I missed so much by being on the field and in a locker room. Bring back the physicality, the competitiveness in the gym, just like giving me that direction and purpose to show up for. Then you get to perform in front of a live audience and build a character. And then on top of that, WWE does so much within the community. So my dad is a Vietnam veteran, served in the Marines. So anything that with our military is like really, really important to me. And WWE does a lot of community work. So I was like, damn, if I can like run with this has everything that I want to do infused into one. So let's run it. So as soon as I got the first call back, and then I got a second one, and a third one, and then the last one, and the third one was kind of nerve-wracking because you had all the yes men in there. I remember Triple H, and they're all sitting there and kind of like, you know, you stand up front with a mic and they're just shooting like a million different questions at you. And then the last audition portion, which I always refer to it to like AAA baseball, right? So now NXT is obviously its own program. It's also televised. And so it's grown dramatically. But at the time, developmental was like you go to Tampa and you learn how to wrestle. You learn how to build a character. You learn how to work with, you know, all the different producers and how to storytell and how to actually like put a match together. So that was what the tryout was for, to get a developmental contract, which I refer to it like AAA baseball. And then you hope for the call up to the big leagues, which is Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. So after the 4 weeks, day one, I fell in love because I was like, this shit is wild. Like, this shit is so hard. Like, what have I gotten myself into? I'm a field athlete. I like to keep my feet on the ground, you know, not doing even just like forward rolls, backward rolls. I'm like, what? I remember it vividly. Like, my body was so sore. I couldn't even like lift my legs. It was wild, but I fell in love with it because I think looking back, you know, sports and athletics gave me so much purpose in my life. I like would get up to live for that, whether it's the way that I ate, the way that I was training, the way that I would show up for my teammates. And once that was removed, that's really where my addiction kind of like spun off, because I kind of lost who I didn't realize who I was. But walking and stepping into that ring, that first tryout, was something where it was humbling too, because I was horrible. It was just different. Your body's doing things that it's not used to. So after 4 weeks, boom, I got the opportunity. I got a developmental contract. 4 of us out of like 16 girls that tried out. And all that meant was you're packing everything up in LA and you're rolling the dice and you're moving to Tampa to see if you can kind of get this and see if they see something to bring you to the main roster, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown. But luckily enough, God was doing something behind the scenes, because Total Divas was about to pop. They were running it really quickly. And it was a last minute game time decision where they made a decision that instead of picking 2 girls that were already in the NXT program and bringing them up, they wanted 2 girls that were fresh out of the water, like knew nothing about the business, didn't know how to wrestle. Because obviously reality TV, they like drama too. So right out the gate, you're going to get that, because I would feel some type of way all of a sudden. You know, you work so many years trying to get up to the main roster, then you get there, and then now you have 2 kids that know nothing about the business and they're right there with you.
Mhm.
So that's going to spark some animosity right off the get. And I think that's what they were kind of going for. So I went in on an audition right before I was supposed to move to Tampa, and they were moving so fast that I went on a Friday. It was another time in my life where when I walked out, I was like, I killed that. Like I felt it in my entire body, you know? It was the best feeling ever. And so the producer told me, hey, just so you know, we can't tell you about this, but it's moving really like fast. So your life possibly can change within the next 72 hours. And I was like, oh shoot. Okay.
Wow.
So I drove up to the Bay Area because that's where I'm from. I was with my parents. I got a call on Saturday that I got the job. They mentioned something about dyeing my hair blonde, but I was like in a blackout because I was like, oh my God, like this is
Yeah.
like life changing. You have to think I was 28 years old, coming down to the wire of like, what am I going to do? I mean, I finished college. I graduated with a degree, but I was sharing a bed with my girlfriend that allowed me to stay there because, you know, I put myself in some rough situations that it wasn't looking good for me. And I had too much pride to go back home to mommy and daddy, even though my parents are everything to me. They're my heroes, and they would have definitely let me move back in. But, you know, sometimes we make our own decision choices, and it's not their fault that I was messing up. They instilled
Mhm.
all of the morals and values in me to hustle and not be the person that I was becoming. So I got the call on Saturday. Boom. I was on a flight on Monday to New York for WrestleMania. First day on the job. Just like
Wow.
never looked back.
And then Rihanna
Rihanna Red, baby.
all read everything.
All read everything.
Tell
Best.
them how you decided that.
Okay, so at the time in WWE, there was a lot of girls that had left that were platinum blonde. So like when I joined the crew, everybody had like normal hair color, right? So they didn't
Mhm.
want me to keep my black hair because it looked too much like the Bella twins. So they didn't want people to think this new girl and then get confused with the twins that were on the show and in the company for quite some time. So they asked me to go to platinum blonde. I'm like, honey, I'm Mexican Italian. I tried to be blonde in high school. It was just not a good look, and I'd be bald trying to make it platinum all the time. So I was listening to Rihanna's album on the cover. It's her Loud album, and she had that like crazy fire red hair. And I was in the hairdresser chair, and I was like, no, let's go Rihanna Red. So it was like a ballsy decision, but I always think. But it also was the best business decision I had because there was nobody with colored hair in the roster at that time. Now you tune into WWE and it's like a Crayola box. But
Yeah.
what I didn't realize at the time was I was making the choice for more like I'll be comfortable within my own skin with the red
Mhm.
hair and think that I can maintain that way more than the platinum blonde. And obviously at the time being called divas is very much like that's what you instill self-confidence and being okay within yourself. So that's how I was able to sell that to upper management before I lost my job by going against them, not doing the platinum and staying with the red. But yeah, that was a big moment for sure. So shout out to Rihanna.
Wow.
Inspired me.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Ella.
Speaking of inspiration, was there anybody from previous times in wrestling, whether it be male or female, any previous wrestlers that inspired you along your journey?
I mean, there's so many just because as soon as I got the job, then that's when my homework really started taking place because like I said, it wasn't a disrespect to the company, but I wasn't a super fan. So I didn't have all of the historical knowledge. Of course, I watched it back in the day with like the Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and those like earlier on when it was just WWF. But there's so many different characters of like, you can look at a John Cena where he almost got cut. So his journey or Mike the Miz, same with him too. Like he's a kid from the reality show that just felt he like loved wrestling, loved the business.
Right.
And watching guys or the ladies too, where you dig deep and you have to be able to pivot, and that's like life, you got to be able to switch up things on a dime. And like John, his character that he obviously had played for decades, it took him a moment to even have that persona. But once he stepped into that, then he killed and murdered it. And obviously has made the crossover just incredible. But I look at that because not only is the whole thing with WWE, what's beautiful about it is you want to make that audience, the WWE universe, feel something. So it's like if they are quiet when you step out there, whether it's booing or cheering, you want the noise. You want something.
Yeah.
You need a good guy. You need a bad guy. You need the heel and the face. Because it's a pageantry. It's a show. Yes, we have all the physicality and all that stuff is wild, but people really invest into characters. So I think that's like the superstars that I'm drawn to are the ones that really go all the way in and captivate audiences. Like John has stepped away from the business and then come back. Nothing like it. Nothing like
Mhm.
it. And there's multiple guys like that. Look at Ric Flair. Look, Rock is another one. That they got it. But when Rock first started too, they were like, nah, he had to settle into his moment. But that's also another thing, is that they were given those opportunities to continue to evolve and grow. There's other superstars that sometimes you only get one shot.
Mhm.
And if you don't, hit it out the park, then it's a wrap. And now, what wrestling has progressed, where there's other companies that are doing it, AEW, where other superstars have an opportunity to go and continue on, where at the time WWE was it. So that's all you were chasing. That's all where you were trying to get to that level of that, echelon and be
Right.
on television. So, yeah.
Man. And
Let me-
now you
let me
have.
get
Go
you-
ahead.
go ahead, Chief. All right.
I was just gonna say, now you have the wrestlers reoccurring, coming and going to do movies, coming back here and there. Is that something that you want to do? That would be your goal?
Well, that's kind of what happened when I stepped away in 2017. I did my first movie with Nicolas Cage and Faye Dunaway, Inconceivable. You can watch it on Netflix. But yeah, that was kind of like the dream too, was to be kind of that go and come back, because I don't think that at the time really a female has done that. And so of course I like to be the first of doing everything, so they had The Rock doing the crossover from, he started wrestling and then he went into entertainment and killed it. And now obviously you have John, you had Batista has done it as well. But I didn't really see any women superstars that have done that. So of course I wanted to take on that role and see if I could do it. So I stepped away in 2017, and that's when I kind of started and did a couple films and TV shows. And then I came back in 2021. So, I mean, the door is like, I'll always go back. Always, you don't burn any bridges. And I feel like I'm such a shit stirrer and a heat magnet that I like to always go back and stir something
Yeah.
up, and get the crowd riled up in some capacity.
I want to explore those layers, Dan, if you will.
I feel bad
particularly
I feel bad I'm taking up so much time. I feel like
no, this is about you.
okay. I feel
You're
like Prime
chilling.
was in the chat, and then I saw him leave, so I feel bad.
Yeah, well, he's having connection issues.
Oh, okay.
So he tried to log on and join us for this 100th. He's still trying, so he may
Okay.
pop back in. But I think he's out at Country Prime in the middle of Canton, Texas, so his signal is pretty weak. So we'll try to get
Okay.
him on as well. So no,
Okay,
that was not your
Okay,
fault.
good. I didn't want to be rude, and I didn't want anybody in the chat being like, "What happened to him?"
No,
You're-
it's not
your
your
fault.
like,
That'll
you're
be
his
fine.
boy.
I was looking forward to introducing y'all, having y'all on the screen at the same
I
time. But
know.
he's still trying as well. You just had last night, Angel Reese, WNBA, did the Victoria's Secret one way.
Mhm.
And, a lot of people always try to challenge folks when you're doing more than they think you should do. And it really happens to women a lot when you put the sexuality piece in it. And worst kept secret, you're drop dead gorgeous and you do all these multiple things like working in recovery, blah, 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 blah. Do you ever find that like some people try to discredit it because of the looks, or do the looks help it? Like women have to walk a tightrope in that regard that sometimes men don't even have to think about.
Sure. I think, and this is obviously evolved too, because when I first stepped into WWE, I was learning so many things, like from the business to all these different elements that were very life-changing for me at the time. And then also when I wanted to step into the entertainment space and like do a first film, that's when things really started to shift for me, because I was told to dumb down my look, don't wear any makeup, my personality is a little extra, and like all these things. But so I struggled with it, trying to in a sense conform. And then honestly, once I started to settle in and seek the word, like God made me exactly how I'm supposed to be. And
Mhm.
there's something that I think makes people have a sense of fear when you start stepping outside the box. Like, I'm not just one dimensional, that's the hard thing for people to see, where it's you can do multiple things if you put your all in them and love doing them, because then it's going to shine and it's going to show. And I think earlier on in my own personal career, I was continuously told to be in a box, whichever that may be. You're just going to be Eva Marie. You're just going to be, if you want to be an actress, you have to completely switch everything and just be that actress. But God filled me with everything. So I need to shine in all the aspects that I love doing. And I think that for women, it's if you own it, people can see that. I think it's awesome that she was able to walk in that show. So is it
It was awesome for me.
what what's the like the big question is it because it's in lingerie and she's an athlete? So like we have to ask ourselves like real questions. So what's the issue? Is it because she walked out on a runway and killed it, and she's supposed to be just what you want her to just play basketball? Like, which one is
Right.
it? Like, what's the issue? Why can't we have multiple things that we do? I mean, look at the difference in college. They have the NIL deals. Oh my gosh, it's setting people up that might not be able to continue on in MLB or NFL and things of that nature, where people have their 2 cents to say about that also. So it's like the question is even goes a little bit deeper, is like, why can't we as humans do multiple things? Like, we're mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, people are go pastors and then they go to their 9 to 5. Like, we're meant to do many things in life. So why do we want to put and continuously put ourselves and only say we can do one thing? That's not true.
The chat is absolutely loving you.
Oh, yes.
Some of those comments. Even got a question for you for my guy C Maven, $21 super chat. Appreciate the support, C Maven. Got a question for Eva. How do you stay feminine, beautiful, and strong, yet protect yourself in the world of WWE, where toughness is currency, but grace is rare?
Okay, see, Navy.
Dang, that's a solid question. I mean, honestly, it's like I always believe in everything, for me at least, is mind, body, and soul. So number one that I got to take care of is my mind. Mind is if you can master your mind, you can master your life. And so my morning routines don't shift too much. I've realized early on that I'm a happier, joyful individual for people that I work with or anybody that's around me if I'm doing these things and staying disciplined. So, and I always believe health is wealth. So being in the gym, obviously is going to give you that physical strength, but also you're building your self-esteem because you're telling yourself that you're going to show up and it doesn't have to be some crazy workout. It can be just like walking for 30 minutes outside. But I always spend my time in the morning with God and seeking the word, because I forget. I have an easy forgetter of certain things, and our world is always like kind of, constantly telling us certain things, and I find truth in his word. So that gives me confidence on who I am, which then I'm able to move and handle situations in life the way that I want to be, because I always think that he's watching me. So I want to make him proud because I know that I'm his, and I think that kind of spills in to all other elements of my life, as long as that is like my number one, because trust and believe. I have tried to take that reign back and be like, I got this. Let me get in the driver's seat, and then I crash that bitch into the wall and burn shit up. Like, that's where I go. I'm 0 to 100. There ain't nothing, like, I'm either all in or, off the rails. So, and I have learned through my trials and tribulations and falling down flat on my face, God humbling me, that is my true number one, like, core thing, which then helps me spill into everything else. Cause I love being a beast in the gym, but I love being graceful and and like a woman, and embracing that too, because you can be both, because that's what I feel, that's how I was made to be, So it's like really finding, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time too, to be comfortable with who you are and what that is.
Yeah.
But it's constant, and it's a daily thing. It's not like you get the answers right away. It's like I work on myself every single day, because when I don't, it's not good for not only myself or anybody else that's around me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'll be trying
Yeah,
to tell Uncle Neely and them that same thing. Don't come around me.
Hey, I wanted to ask. So sometimes we see people when they do a great job playing a role, it bleeds over into their regular life. Like we heard about Jamie Foxx saying that Terrence Howard on the movie Ray, he was like, Terrence Howard was acting like his character in the movie when they were out. Or we saw, and tragically, we saw how some people think that the Joker role may have played a role with Heath Ledger. Did you ever struggle to separate your roles when you had to walk outside of the ring and into your regular life, or did you have anybody in that locker room that you were like, is he doing this, or is she taking this role a little too seriously?
I think for me, it was hard because right out the gate, I was a bad guy. And so I was a heel. I'm forever probably going to be one. And I'm very fortunate and happy that happened, because it established me really, really quick with the WWE universe. However, I had a really difficult time with, like, it's the polar opposite of who I truly am as a person. So having that like duality of people thinking that it's you, but not really, because it's a character, where in a movie, you very much know that you're playing Joker, or you're very much playing another person in that film, where like you have a Jamie Foxx and then he steps into a role and he's playing Ray. You know what I'm saying? Where in WWE, especially, like, I go by my middle name, so, and I was on a reality show, so it kind of spilled over of like, is that really her? Is that how she really acts? But it's also another character. And then you tune into the reality show, and it's like you get bits and pieces of truly who I am, from my family to the things I struggle with. So that was a hard thing, because there wasn't too much separation, but I never had an issue when I did meet a fan or somebody in person. Always the best interaction. It was, I struggled internally by seeing the online comments of like, coming for me like wildfire, where I'm like, what? Why are you talking shit? I'm like, cool. I'm nice. I'm sweet. I'm trying to do the best I possibly can. I love this business. I love this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where is also a character defect of mine, where it's like, you know, I want everybody to like me and I want to people please. But it's like you have to be able to separate the two within yourself. So you can't rely on other people's opinions to affect you. And hopefully, especially if you want to switch it to like the acting world with movies and things, hopefully you have somebody in your corner, like a wife, a spouse, somebody that's like, bro, like, that ain't you. Because it will take people, because there is I forget what it's called. It's it's a method, a form of acting that they do turn into that character for
method acting, yeah.
For that majority of that time. So like if it takes a year to film something, they will be that person for an entire year, which is wild and a whole nother art. But that's also another element, you know, because they're able to kind of hone in and like separate themselves for that year for that specific role. They're not like going and doing life.
They don't break character.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is
we
wild.
Got a comment. It's not a question. Got a comment for you.
Okay.
And then I got a question for you. This comment is from Miss Dawn Duncan, regular viewer of the show. She says it's abundantly clear that she prioritizes her mental health by the way she so eloquently speaks about her journey. What's your response to that when you hear that about you?
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, that makes me feel so good, because it's been a hell of a ride to get to where I'm at today. Like, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Like, I can't sugarcoat anything, and it would be silly to sit here and say, oh my gosh, you know, everything is amazing. And it wasn't a struggle, because there's moments of darkness, I think, in all of our life. But the thing that I have learned with that is it's always darkest before the dawn. So if you can hang in, and that's where true like growth comes from. Really is a testament of the work that I've done for so long, you know? So it's like seeing a comment like that, it means the world to me.
And here's my question to you, because let me set it up with this. I appreciate the video that you did for my brother when he reached his birthday, if you will.
Mhm.
And when I watched his journey along the way, there were certain things, certain environments, certain people, activities that he had to remove himself from until he got to where he is now.
Mhm.
And as I look at when you say that you were 5 weeks out of recovery when you got the job and your journey through it seems like it's an aggressive, addictive industry, no matter what the addiction may be. How was it trying to navigate your path, but yet working in an environment that's counter to the path?
That's such a good question. I think one, timing is crucial. So I was ready because I had gotten my first run with sobriety at 23 initially. Shout out to my older brother because he's the one that kind of, opened that door for me to see. And after that, once I thought that I could take it in my own hands, I had 3 years of sobriety and then I relapsed and went down to a pretty dark place. And so I think me getting the WWE opportunity at 28 and fresh out of rehab, I had the wherewithal and the self-awareness of like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and you will be the one to fuck it up. So like, you better hunker down and do what you know that has worked. So I write a lot, not every morning I try to, but sometimes, we're moving and shaking and things. And Matthew McConaughey has said it too. He has a great book, Green Lights, is that if you write a lot, you're able to go back in certain aspects and parts of your life where things are moving. He always refers them to the green lights, things are cooking, feeling good. And to look where you're at. What are you doing? What are your disciplines that have you, consistently been doing? Is there something that is consistent? And then likewise with any time that is like kind of bad or you're going through it. And so I knew better where for me, I've tried sobriety in many, many different ways, trying to white knuckle it, tried to do all the things that I thought that I could. But what really works for me is I got to work a 12-step program. I got to have a sponsor. I got to go to meetings. I got to sponsor other women and stay tight and stay as best as I possibly can. So as soon as I got the job, I put my tail between my legs and I called up my old sponsor because in the program, you get to a certain step where you basically confess all the things that you think that you've either done or that you care, all your secrets per se. So I remember calling her back up because at 26, I was like, thank you, Mo. I love you. Thank you for giving my life back, but I'm good. I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm out, And she was like, okay. So then here we go. 28, put my tail between my legs, called her back up. Because I didn't want to put my shit out on the street with anybody else. I'd already done it with her. So I said, hi, Mo. It's me. I'm back. Will you take me? And then luckily enough, she took me back and she's my sponsor today. So I've known her for 20 plus years, which is wild to think. And then, work the steps. And I don't work it perfectly either. But that's, I think, for me, what maintained my sobriety throughout the crazy journey of starting in WWE. We're on the road 290 days out of the year. At the time, I was like freshly engaged too. So I was like navigating a real, like trying to do a healthy relationship. And then Total Divas, which is a reality show. So if I didn't have that anchor, I would have embarrassed my family because if I was in my addiction on that show, especially on Total Divas, it'd be on and popping. I'd probably be on TMZ every damn week. Not in a good way.
Yeah. One of the things my brother shared with me, I asked him, I said, man, what was the difference between try 3 and tries 1 and 2 that the third time worked? And he said that he had to come to the understanding that there is no cure, that this is him for the rest of his life. And so the first 2 times he thought, okay, I beat it, I'm done. I went through the little program, now I'm good, versus understand like, no, this is something you're going to fight every day that you're walking.
Absolutely. And I think that it says it perfectly because when I walked in at 23, I still had that like little cocky attitude, sit in the back, like I ain't like these people. I'm not supposed to be here, whatever little things that you say, but it's like, clearly, bitch, you're in here because I'm on a goddamn court card. You know what I'm saying? Like I got here by my bad decisions. So, and I think that I had that inkling in my brain where I could control it still, or I got this under, I can do this, or I'm not weak or something, that's like kind of false. And I really had a hard time with the fact that I was going to struggle and have to do this for the rest of my life. So I think hit the nail on the head as soon as I tried after a couple other stints, my last journey, I think I really just surrendered and was like, you know what? Clearly doing it my way ain't working. So let's go. All in.
Hey,
Love that.
let me ask your thoughts on this, because
you have kicked some ass today.
look, everybody has.
Oh my God, how cute. Look at that.
And that's out his personal collection.
Okay.
This man,
I see you.
He's got a little shrine with candles,
That is what I'm talking about.
Okay, yes, that's all mine. But
So
what were your thoughts when you first saw some of your action figures out there?
Well, what's crazy is it was such a wild it still is. It's still insane to me because you just like sometimes, and that's is why I know I talk about like my faith a lot, but it's hard not to, because as a kid you have a lot of dreams and you have a lot of things that you want to accomplish and achieve, but then God always does things that is like exceedingly abundantly more than I can ever imagine or think. And that right there, what you just showed, is something that I never even like, so much better than what I've ever even thought of. My mom's a hairdresser, so I used to go to the salon when she was cutting hair, and I had to get Barbies, but I would cut the Barbies' hair. Like my brothers was like, don't ever be a hairdresser because all your Barbies are bald. Damn. But and then to fast forward, so many years later, it's like, damn, now I have action figures and Barbie dolls is wild, more than I could even think. So it's like, whatever you think that you want or dream or desire, God can do so much more.
Better preach.
The bar.
Chico is a pastor too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, he went kind of.
Well, when you go to medical school and drop out, it's kind of like that with theological. He dropped out, so he's a pastor to us, but yeah, not really.
I like it.
He's a freelance,
a freelance pastor.
Contractor pastor.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
I wanted to ask, before, this is probably what's next for you? What do you see next? We've seen you do a ton of things, and really, in a short period of time, your resume is long for as long as you've been in the forefront. What's next?
Two things. So right now, I partnered when I came out here. I'm sitting in the podcast studio right now, but originally I just came out here as a guest to be on the show to share my experience, strength, and hope. And I was really to do a favor for a girlfriend of mine that I was for my former business partner. And then I had written down 10 years ago, or 12 now, as soon as I got out of treatment, I wrote down, God, if you can give me a team in some capacity, I have no idea what that looks like. But if I could work in treatment in some way, I would really love to do that. Fast forward, I hope God doesn't do that with all my wishes and dreams and all desires and make me wait a decade. But then fast forward 10 years later, I walked into the Infinity Group and met the executive team, did the podcast, usually when God moves in my life for certain big situations, they happen easily and effortlessly. So I came in on July 27th of 2023 as a guest. I flew back out in August, signed papers to partner with the team, and then came back November 4th full time because in October I go hunting. So as soon as November came, I went all in. So the last 2 years, I've been here doing not only the podcast, but also we have 7 different facilities with different levels of care. I opened up my first detox and residential 7 months ago, NEM Recovery Centers, which is now giving back to the community what was so freely given to me. But there's so much more. I want to go global, because so many of us live in shame about our addictions and our pain, and there needs to be more conversation about it, where it's like, no one's alone. It's just like everything help is available and hope is alive, and it's like people have lost a lot of others to the fentanyl crisis, which is a tragedy. That's how the podcast started. Our CEO lost his son-in-law. But you know what is in my brain of what I want to do. So I love sports. I live for them. My dad is like an encyclopedia. You ask him any team, any player, anything, he'll give you stats left and right. He always calls me or I call him and talk shit on Saturday and Sunday, especially when my boys, when Coach Prime is playing, you know. That's what I have to highlight too, is that it's a really beautiful thing to see somebody where the media likes, I think that it's something innate in us to want to see somebody fail or not to do well. And so why I admire Coach Prime and his family is because I don't think people understand the massive amount of scrutiny and like where they're under a dang microscope. And so it's like they always are so eloquent and like stand strong and have so much faith. And I think that's a beautiful thing because as humans, we sometimes react on emotion and they don't. They like to, you know, very reserved and respectful and keep pushing. And I love that. But leading into what I want to do, I would love to be some type of sports commentator, like whether it's in the NFL, MLB, college football. I don't even know what position. I don't have a broadcasting degree, but I don't think I need one. I can talk with the best of them. I can interview some
none
coaches.
of us have one either.
There you go, you know? So we'll see. But
Like I know, but
I would love to do that. I haven't, it's been on my for whatever reason, it's been in me to want to do that for quite some time. So that would be, you know, stepping outside of the box once again, doing something else. But at the moment, you know, is really opening up more NEM recovery centers and taking it kind of global.
Yeah, well, I think I speak for everybody. I think we got, you know, definitely have a seat available. You want
Okay.
right here.
Oh, you guys, you heard it first. You heard the boys in the chat.
Right.
You know, hold them to it.
Right.
Well, you know, Dukes, you certainly did a job speaking for me because I would love to have her as well. But because she's my friend, I do want to point out before you decide to join on with us, you want to double check Chico's paperwork because he started with the payments. You know, you might be used to 30 days payable, 45 days, net 60. I don't know. With Chico,
That's
it really just it ain't no telling when it's coming. That like you might not ever get it.
That's a lie.
Trust me, I've been in those situations too.
Shout out to Vic's my man. You know,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Just play it around, man. Hey,
now we just found out we was interning the other day, so it's cool.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? Don't listen to those guys over there.
Yeah, this is our 100th episode, but it took me 98 to learn I was volunteering.
Do you want to give a shout out to anybody out there other than Uncle Neely out here in this world today? You know, whether it's your hometown, family, friends, you know, mentees, mentors, whatever. Give a shout out.
I mean, I have so many people to shout out. We ain't got that much time, but of course, my parents, God, number one, my parents, because, you know, I have to give them so much credit for just showing truth, strength, and what it is to persevere in all things that, honestly, looking back, I mean, not only should they have gotten a divorce dealing with like myself and all my brothers, but I just appreciate everything that they instilled in me as a child, because now I understand it and can look back and be thankful for that. And then obviously shout out to you boys too and doing what you're doing, because I mean, like I said, I've been a fan, so it's cool for me to sit and be on the show tonight with you guys and celebrate your 100th episode, because that's huge. Because people forget, like when you see the product, it's like, oh, it's cool, it's easy, that's fun. It's like, it requires effort. Like this shit is not as easy as people think that it is. Like, yes, of course, you sit in front of the camera and you talk and you shoot the shit, but then all the back end stuff of like putting the video together, doing all that requires effort. So, you know, I want to shout out my team here. I have young Emily, I call her. She's our producer and takes care of all of our stuff on the podcast, and she's the one that set me up today. So shout out to her and the entire Infinity team that I partnered with, because I truly do feel that I'm living in my purpose, which I struggled with for a very long time of like, you know, figuring that out until I got here 2 years ago. And then a little shout out to everybody that's feeling lost or alone, is that you're not, you know, help is available, hope's alive. And we all struggle, but we're all one and the same, and we all struggle and we all have some type of pain within us, but that doesn't mean that you're lost, because everybody was created. I truly believe that God made us all equal, like with a desire to do something with our lives. And we just sometimes need somebody to help us pull that light out so that we can shine with that. So
And if they need help, let them know the number to call.
oh
Right
yeah,
down
all you
at
have
the
to
bottom.
honestly, we'll make it real easy. All you have to do is just go to the Hopeaholics Instagram page, or go to the NEM Recovery Instagram page, and the number's right there, or our website. So 24/7 help is available.
There you go.
Love that. Love that. Love you. Appreciate you coming by.
Yes, I know.
Good
I
night.
only honestly, I love you guys because I was only supposed to be on here for 10 minutes because I had another thing that I was jumping onto, but obviously I was vibing. So I was like, I'm on God's time, baby.
Hey, that's
Hey!
good.
You're welcome back anytime. You don't have to wait till the 200th episode.
Okay.
We'll make sure that your paperwork with Chico is sound, and you'll get taken care of before even Dukes and I. Because it's gonna probably we got to go to Supreme Court to get ours. You might be able to do something locally.
Hey,
I love it. You know what? And also too, you guys, before I exit, because I did see that Coach Prime had popped on, I just wanted to send prayers to him too, because watching him go through his struggle from the blood clots to the bladder cancer and stuff, and him do what he's doing is a testament of like the strength of when the power is in you. Like God is good. So
That's
shout out
right.
to him, because man, he shows up.
Man, listen, I know one thing. Chico the Reverend, I'm the deacon. Do we have a deaconess or a first lady sitting in that corner right there? I hear it.
I
Hello.
like that.
Okay, now. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate y'all. And congratulations
Already
again, and
everything.
thank you for having me. That's right.
Thank you.
Let's love.
All right. Bye, guys.
Yes, indeed.
Man,
Yeah.
Natalie, Eva, Marie, the diva. What you talking about? And Coach, and look, shout out to Coach Prime for trying. I was reserving him as the surprise guest, and he hit me and said, "Dog, I'm ready to send a link," but the signal just didn't work
and you know
out,
what?
so we get him regrouped for tomorrow.
I saw him getting ready. I just want to say, I hope I didn't I was trying to add him on and stuff like that. I hope I didn't add him too fast, because he was on there like, how Denzel was trying to get it right, him and Sam.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't add him too fast. And he's like, "Dog, why you add me on that one I'm trying to get right, though? What you doing?" So
Well,
what?
at the end of the day, at the end of Chico, I'm glad you mentioned it, because at the end of the day, I am gonna blame you. Like, that's gonna happen.
Blame it on the cheek. Got you feeling weak. Blame it
That was
on
a
the
good one, man. Hey, man.
That was a great interview.
Hey, Chico, first of all, I want to apologize, man, for the private chat. Because, look, I thought it was just us in there. I ain't think she was going to see that. I forgot that she could see it.
You know what?
Let me go see what happened.
Y'all keep talking. I got to go use the restroom.
And look, the first one was like the first
that,
message
man.
is for us. The second message was me trying to clean it up when I realized she could see it. My bad, Chico.
Y'all are hell, man.
I ain't know. I forgot. I was like, hey, man, it's 4 people. I cleaned.
What happens is when somebody's on the show with us, they're in the private chat with us too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm hiding it from them, from the chat.
Yeah.
Like we usually do. I'm like, oh hell, she in here too. I had to clean it up for sure. I cleaned it up though.
You did. And let me tell you this: the stuff that we normally say to each other privately, it could have been much worse.
Oh man. I cleaned it up though, man.
But based on where she has grown up with 4 brothers and where she has worked and been through, I'm sure she's heard worse.
Yeah, but the funny part is, I was telling the truth.
You did not lie. You did not lie.
I told the truth.
I read it 3 times. You did not lie.
Told the truth.
You knew she could see in the chat.
No.
It's like the chat say Dukes is a whole troll.
Trying to act like he ain't know Chico.
Oh, my bad.
I
You know what?
know.
My bad. I ain't know. My bad. You know what I'm saying? When people get on the thing, they see I ain't know Chico.
I did.
Then he tried to make a deaconess and first lady on the way out. You heard that?
Yeah, tried to make a commit, did it? Well, you ain't.
Hey, but what I did, I put you
Marie,
in.
Show.
Who I said with the pastor though?
Dukes to Eva Marie is Chico to Shasta. The whole ball game change.
Oh yeah. but who did I put first?
Who you
The
said
pastor?
first?
Yeah.
You said
You
Uck was the
Chico the
pastor.
pastor. I'm just
I'm
the
the pastor?
deacon.
No, he
Okay.
said you the
Yeah.
pastor.
You the pastor.
I'm the leader of the usher board.
Yeah,
Usher board
man.
number one.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No, but Chico, it really wasn't your fault. Prime coach texted me and said the sound wasn't connected and it was buffering on his end.
Right. I saw that in the back. I saw them trying to get on, but I also saw that it wasn't muted and I couldn't hear anything. So I knew that was a problem. So
Yeah.
I saw them working on it. So yeah, man. Hey, the chat saw it though. Coach Prime was checking in for the morning run, man, on 100 episode. And that ain't no lie, dog.
Right.
On the bye week, off day,
You feel
while
me?
traveling.
Well, he could be
Love.
out there fishing. He said, you know what, I'm gonna tune into the morning run for you guys. Might not have a signal.
I'm gonna tell you this, dog. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, man. And these next 100 shows started today. Because we had some moments today that's probably gonna make the top 3. Bye, y'all, man. I would stay tuned. Oh, C Maven, $11 super chat. Here we go. TMR. On a serious note, what are the plans for the next 100? We're just about to unveil some. The people want to know what's next for the pregame network. Man, constant expansion, C Maven. Like, you're gonna see more diverse conversations, guests with other sports, current events, music. Like, we got our hands on this Atlanta music scene so rough, man. You're gonna be seeing so much of that in 2026 that I doubt if we're going back to 3 days a week. We're gonna probably keep 5 days a week because the way we are embracing this stuff is it's not a football show. It's not just a football show. It's a lifestyle show. It's an entertainment show. Chico gonna always give us something, even when he don't want to. So yeah, we coming, man. Pause. Keisha and Love, 20 bones, super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you, Eva, for such a beautiful interview and testimony. Don't let Chico steal this from you. I hope to see more of you. Congratulations.
You know what? Give me all them kisses I just blew back. Give me all of them. That
Hey,
one
boy, you
right.
ain't see what I said, boy.
Me all
Chico,
them
you
kisses
man,
back.
Chico, boy, you know, messed up. Keisha ain't in that love no more. She Nikisha now.
She said Chico want to hunch everyone but me.
Damn.
She ain't in love no more.
Yeah,
That's
I
tough,
told you.
bro.
I you know what? I almost turned this thing into After Dark just then. I
What you
almost
was
turned
gonna say?
But I think Dukes.
I almost quoted Corey Holcomb, and you know he ain't gonna say nothing.
No, don't quote him.
Maybe I'll quote Boost.
That ain't gonna help you get it back, Chico. I think what happened, man, it's a YouTube thing. Everybody's screen names is back to whatever their regular name
does
is.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
she's still
It bees
Keisha in
like
Love.
that.
Oh, okay. I ain't
Keisha
know
Love,
that.
it bees like that sometime. You might as well come
Said he
straight.
want to hunch
Look,
everybody but me.
it bees like that sometimes. I might as well come straight to you. Ain't no need for me lying. I got a off schedule
Dude,
I do every day, and if I
You
call,
remember
it'll be
they had
delayed. So
the
don't
little gold
wait.
dust? You remember had that little gold dust and Booker T looked down, he was hunching his leg?
Yeah.
That's Chico.
Hey,
Chico
Keisha,
crazy.
you got the number. It's on you to make the call. You know I come quick, help you redecorate your walls, cut your backyard. Don't have to act hard to get the.
Why you mute me, dog? Why you saying that?
I knew you were gonna say something.
Chico crazy.
Well, I got to text message from Natalie and see if she's seen Chico Duke's comment.
Say what?
I said I just got a text message from Natalie to see if she's seen Duke's comment.
He said, "Y'all
Oh,
so
man.
still. I know y'all didn't handle damn journalism."
She said, and tell Dukes. So what we doing?
Oh wow. That'll be a good one.
Chico face. No, man. She said, "Thank you again." She had a blast.
I see hard. I tell you what, we can swap. And now when it come down to it,
You go what?
we'll talk. Cause
What?
look,
We ain't like them lyrics?
no. I'm talking about like you know when you wrote the Chat GPT.
Oh.
You wrote the Chat GPT.
Allegedly.
That's you know you go here. I'm gonna go there. You feel me?
Yeah, triangle. Just rotate it around.
Yeah, boom.
Still
That
a
way. That's
triangle offense.
What are we
for sure.
rotating?
Never mind. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
I'm with Deuce. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here.
You
I
know
got
how
an all-purpose
Chico, you know how
towel.
sometimes with that all-purpose rag, you know,
Make an
sometimes in
appearance.
football you call it the opposite because it's supposed to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So this play would actually be called Dr. Umar because it's the opposite.
Oh.
Now you hear me? Umar! Maybe we going
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. That's all. That's a good one.
Y'all silly dog. Y'all real dumb for that one right there. Just know hey.
Yeah, Ringo all the time. They know you're going to the right. Sometimes you gotta
Ringo. Yeah, you gotta switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, Chico. You got my bad. I ain't know who. Yeah, I understand now. My bad. So thank you everybody for the super chats. How about that? We put a goal in there to
go
reach
hit
as
them all,
many super
Chico.
chats as we can. And for the
Super
love.
chats rocked out today,
And
man.
y'all know that I'm not gonna touch any of these super chats, so y'all can keep them coming. All right, keep them coming. It's gonna go straight to Uncle Dukes. Okay,
because he already got his.
That don't make up for the merch.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna get my cut. I just said it's gonna go to y'all. Y'all gonna distribute it. Since y'all got a problem with me distributing it.
Chico, let me ask you this though, dog. Let me tell you something.
Shout to see Everett.
No, this real deal, Chico. This real deal.
What? What's the real deal?
I want to give you your flowers, man. You and Manny, because one thing about all 100 of these episodes is they wouldn't happen without you. Like the production that you do pre-going live, the stuff you chop up after we live. Like for us to have done this 100 times, and it ain't like it's been 65 you, 10 me, 30 Duke. It's like all 100 have been you and Manny. Shout out to Chico for the production he does. And it's one of those things that it really makes us look the other way when he's stealing.
Right.
Dang.
That's me clapping like Kirby Smart.
Now do the Chico way.
Y'all two ninjas, man.
No.
I like what
If anybody watch the Georgia Auburn game, you get what I'm saying.
Oh no, that man, if you read his lips, he's saying timeout.
Yep.
Well, but Chico, for real, now that I gave you flowers, let me give you some thorns. I totally understand. We all individually have been in business. We collectively now in business. I mean, I get when margins are thin. I totally understand. But what I don't understand is how ain't nothing left.
Who said all these things? Why y'all making stuff up
on
live?
Well, divide by 3 instead of trying to keep third and send out like. But the comment coming me. Calling me an MF and saying I ain't trying to.
I ain't call you no MF. No, I did. I didn't say that. Dog.
Yesterday you said Chico. Yesterday you said you called MF out of love.
Yeah, I said if I did say an MF for one, I wouldn't call you a. You know what? End the show.
Man, I'm not going to sit up and send you no $1.15.
I'm not.
No, man, send me $1.15.
Let Chico tell a story in a heartbeat. I ain't gonna say you no lie, but boy, you tell a story, boy. You know you called us MF. Tell a story in a heartbeat, boy.
I ain't call y'all that. About not sending us some money. Man, I try to look out for y'all, man. You don't want to get no cash out and ain't but $1.10. No, yes, I do.
Man, we had 27 items sold yesterday.
Yesterday.
Alone.
Where?
He was like, let me get the rest.
I'm gonna be missing a lot of Ocho.
In one day, and he should have done.
He said, I got 27 items sold.
Where?
He can't wait to go check.
I can't believe I ain't stole that shit.
My phone would have been blowing up by now. It would tell me. My phone been dry to Sahara Desert.
Man.
Poor little tink. Poor little tink.
Yeah, Mara Weefall got it right.
Sincere, though. You're right. I couldn't leave it all flowers, but I meant it.
I need all mine.
Thorns.
Well, listen, man. What I'm about to do is
Mama Tia. Hey, update on Mama Tia.
Yeah,
I shot her email yesterday. Let me see if she's replied.
Shout out to Big Pit.
I did email her
yesterday. Oh, not Big Pit. So
no reply yet, but I did email her.
Hopefully she all right, man. For real. Because what wasn't she going through? It was knee surgery, I thought.
I think it was either hip or knee, and she was having both replaced. So it was like
double knee.
when she got up done on one, then she was getting the other done.
Damn. Let me tell you something, man.
Now, the last time we talked, which I shared with the group and the chat, she did say she's still watching. So y'all feel free to give her shout outs, super chats and the mentions on the screen, that kind of thing. Because she says she does still watch the shows. She's just not in the place to watch them live.
Man,
hey,
my dad had knee surgery.
Mia,
knee replacements.
Mia, you spelled indict wrong. Indictment is coming. We done with audits. This is going to a grand jury right now.
And we need a running joke on y'all two dogs. Since y'all got running jokes on me forever. It's unbelievable.
Man, you got the invisible stealing on me. You call me video vixen. Like, what you talking about running jokes? You always on Dukes about not being lubricated and doing shows from the strip club parking lot.
See, it's me against y'all two. I gotta
No,
and y'all coming pow.
Now, chat, help me out on this, chat. Help me out on this. One thing I say about the morning run, everybody done got it.
Everybody done got it. Listen.
The problem is for you, Chico, in this situation, we really ain't joking.
Well, you need to be joking because whatever you want to know.
Real life stole the money. Like
still goddamn. I'm sorry.
That's what he did the other day. That's what he did the other day.
What I was about to say, man. My dad had knee surgery. I think he had both knees replaced. And man, I don't want to claim it, but I swear once I hit a certain age, once I hit a certain age, it seemed like the knees just start talking to your boy. Like, hey, you ain't about to go run out here.
You gonna have a knee or a hip have to get done,
man.
Especially tight end, one of them hips gonna give out on you.
What?
Chico, you play tight end, right? Listen to me. Because everything ain't a joke. You play tight end, which is functionally an extension of the offensive line. You're next to the left tackle.
Yeah.
When you're blocking and shedding blocks, Shannon Sharp had both hips done.
Yeah, I know. I just hope I won't be walking like Shannon.
That's the nature of that position.
Man, they coming. I'll tell you that much.
You got the guy out there at X, wide receiver 1. He's standing straight up. You in a 3-point stance.
Straight up.
Coming up. Your hip's dead.
Hip thrusting all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. Just do it once. Do it once. Yeah.
Got everything.
Chico be blocking it. Chico be blocking it.
Of all the ways to describe, you could have said firing off.
That's what that's a football term, Dukes. You can't get me on that. That's the football term. Hip thrusting. Yeah. Use your hips. Shoot your hips. Shooting your hips.
See, Larry, right now you're doing your arms. Earlier you shot.
I'm doing my arm. I'm gonna shoot my hips too. You can't sit in a chair. You gotta shoot your hips.
All I know, Chico, we don't know your age. But if we
so you're blocking like, hey, Chico, you're blocking like this.
Chico out there to give it multiple hip thrusts.
The
referee got to blow the whistle. That's enough hip thrusting.
Coach said thrust through the
hip thrusting.
He said, echo the whistle. Don't stop.
Coach said one hip thrust, Chico. Stop giving multiple hip thrusts.
Hey, dude, on one hip, it said don't stop, and the other hip said get it.
I'm telling you.
Flag on the play, multiple hip thrusts, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Chico sitting in the locker post game mad. They won 36-6. Damn, Chico, we won big. What you mad at? It wasn't enough piles.
Hey, get my 3 hip thrusts in.
Oh man,
Chico, whatever age you are, because you never tell us your age. Whatever age you are, your hips are probably 12 years older.
For sure. I remember. I'm not Kaepernicking right now. I remember being like 22 in college, saying like, "Damn, I feel like I got an old body. My feet be hurting. My stuff was hurting back then. Back was hurting. And I used to think like, is everybody else hurting like this? Like, or did they not go through? But I've been playing football. I was playing football I had an injury in the project before I started playing organized football.
Yeah,
so Let's go, man. Let's go. I got other stuff to do, man. I got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, to go steal the 27 orders.
He said 27 orders came in yesterday. Like what?
You see how big his eyes got? Those you see
Was it for real?
it did.
Where?
Well, I wonder how I finna pay these. Well, okay. Chico
He
started doing that Chico math in his
get
head.
his braids redone. Just
Yeah, I'm
got
about to go get done again.
Yeah,
27
it was
orders.
like,
That's 4 more hairstyles.
one for him, one for Dukes, 200 for
Hey.
me.
Listen, man. Listen. For the people out there who want to bet smarter, please bet with MyBookie. MyBookie.ag and use our code when you sign up. That's TMR. That's T for him, M for me, R for him. Y'all make it stand for what y'all wanted to stand for.
One thing I tell the chat about MyBookie, he can't steal this one. They come to me and Duke, so he can't steal this one. Hey, Dukes, you know this our fault though, right?
You know what? It's y'all fault.
We
Say
said,
it.
Chico, we said,
Watch
Chico, just do this, man. You manage it, right? And as part of your management, just take 6 to 7% admin. And then when the quarterly, monthly break us off, that's something that took 100% admin. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lie. The devil is a lie.
Man, listen, man.
Took all the money.
Soon as, you know what?
Man, hey, look,
I ain't gonna
the
say
website been up for been having merchandise sales for 3-4
As a matter
months.
of fact, what did MyBookie tell you about all of those signups that we had? How about that? What did MyBookie say? And I'm gonna rest my case and walk
said,
about this thing, spike the ball and leave.
To Philip Dukes and Uncle Neely, great
That's a lie.
job.
That's a
Y'all
lie.
audience is
Devil
really
is a
kicking
lie.
their ass. We glad Chico wasn't involved.
Okay, well, if that's what it was, leave it at that then. This has been the 100th episode of the Morning Run Live.
With no
What
resolution.
Chico said, man.
And
What
guess
Chico
what?
said, no, I get that line.
Chill out, man. Come on, man.
I
Give me
fired
close
off the ball. I'm hip thrusting.
Hell no.
What Chico was
We
doing.
run the power. Chico said, we run
See,
the power.
y'all doing this.
Yeah.
I did this. See,
Hey,
I'm blocking
did.
y'all.
hey, I forgot about this. Remember Chico said, yeah, I remember when I got to school, I was playing tight end, and they gonna say, you two light ass. And I said, who?
With that sassiness too. He sure said it with that sassy. Who? I know you ain't said I'm a nice girl.
Who two light ass? Who?
This heavy ass.
I'm about to go.
Oh,
to
man.
I'm about to go to my $600 a night hotel room.
Get you
About to
out.
take me a nice bubble bath. About to smoke me a nice
Oh.
cigar. And I'm about to go eat me a steak the size of your motherfucking back. Yeah. That's what I'm about to go do. And while you sit up in this hell hole you sit
Soul man.
yes. With
Yeah.
cans of dog food on the shelf and I don't see no damn dog.
Bernie Mac.
You the dog, motherfucker. The dog under the bed. You lucky he come and attack your ass when you came up in here. You the
Oh,
dog.
man.
Chico, do me one more, man, because you love doing that Mike Epps calling out them lottery numbers.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Don't even worry about it, man.
Yeah, dude.
What's your ticket?
Shout out to my dog Mike and Big Beast Franklin once again, who just checked up in here with the super chat, man. We appreciate it.
Big Beast, another 5 he dropped on our heads out there. He said, don't ask why Pastor got to have new braids. Don't ask why Pastor got
Gotta
stitches
sit
in the
in
background.
Wow.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Everybody's hey boy, you gotta call in or something one day, boy.
I'm
You
telling
crazy.
you, Big Beast, wow.
Yeah, you wild, boy.
That's why he moved
Yeah,
to
I'm
Hawaii
about to-
so he can steal from, I almost said the N-word, so he can steal from us on the mainland and
Man.
we can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
What you
dudes,
was
we can't pull up.
Yeah. Ain't no pull
I'm
up.
gonna cigar.
Right. Yeah. Ain't
I'll give you my address. Pull up.
Man, that boy said,
Uh-uh.
"What,
Y'all, boy.
man?"
All right. Hey, man. Thank y'all once again. I
100,
don't even know
man.
what else to say.
Much love, y'all.
Yeah.
Boys.
Put a 100 in the chat. Put a 100 in the chat.
Huh?
You the dog. Put a 100 in the chat.
Chico, give me the lottery number, man. Come on, man.
15,
Do.
35, 46. You know what? I'm gonna stop messing with you, Uncle Neil. I'm gonna go get Mr. White. That's what I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go get Mr. White.
Who? Mr. White? Who?
Dude's gone again.
I ain't even going
White
nowhere.
around your lips.
I'm gonna do Chico blocking. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, man.
Hey,
come
how
on,
you
dog.
doing, dude?
Black in the 8.
Hey, put it on
Black.
screen by myself, Chico.
Duke, I'll be the referee. I'll be a quarterback. Black
Are you
in
ready?
the 8.
I got Chico block. You ready?
Yeah.
Black in the 8. Ready? So go.
Jangling, 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 jangling. Jangling, jangling, jangling,
Hey man.
jangling. Hey, Marty said if we pull up on Chico, we'll get thrusted.
He meant thrashed.
Yeah,
He meant
he's
thrashed.
Oh man, hey, you seen the little kids in Florida who was humping the ground when they scored a touchdown?
Yeah.
Chico.
He said Chico.
Speed hustle
Chico.
thing.
Chico, that's where it was started. He said speed hustle team.
yeah, trip out. Yeah, for sure. Hey man.
Thank you to all of our guests from Mata to Jordan Seaton to Parlay, not Parlay,
Yeah.
but Parlay. Shout out to who else we missing? Damn. Who else?
Man,
JJ from the SIP, 2 Ps.
But we had everybody in here.
Man, shout out to DJ Scream came on the show.
Yeah, man.
Man, babe, if you ain't been on here, where you been? Huh?
Where you
Hello.
been? You're missing out, boy. Huh?
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
him.
gonna have
Huh?
some guests.
You want to go ahead? Oh,
Get him with that
lingo.
ATL one time.
Lingo.
Get
All right,
him lingo. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm talking about.
Let him know. You
Yeah,
missed out,
man.
boy.
Yeah, man. So you understand me, man? This is the morning run. You know what I'm talking about, man? Ain't nothing but overly kicking Pete here. It's 3 of the ones. One-on-ones. It's him, Timothy, and him Duncan all together on a morning run. Where you gonna get something like this? You hear me? You don't understand. You gotta understand what I'm talking about. So listen to me. Be real clear, man. You know what I'm saying? So we out of there before you was ever there. You understand what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
Out of there before you was ever there. You understand me? I'm everywhere like air.
Hey, man, what? Hey,
I mean,
we
your
were through
face
with
like
it. We were
space.
through with it before you knew what to do with it. You understand me? Hello. Yeah, man.
Until next time, this has been a morning run. EBSU. We up and about this thing with your face
Give my
ass.
money, Chico.
You know this?
Say, hey.
Personal
Yo,
file.
it is
On the site is extra freakiness. Unnecessary thrusting.
Y'all is a ish. Oh, yeah.